And then one shot round to the left, please. Right here. And in. Straight ahead.
All safely aboard. All safely aboard.
I was very eager to do something that felt like I was very clear about what genre I was going to be doing, you know, and I've always wanted to do a thriller and an action movie, and Bond's roots are in the thriller rather than an action movie. The Fleming, you know, the Fleming novels are thrillers rather than action-packed adventures, you know, and there was something in that was very attractive. First putting it together, and we've still got to complete it, and our focus is just on that.
We were very excited about it, and one of the first things we did, I mean, Sam was rereading the Ian Flemings, and it was a chance for me to reread them, and I started emailing each other and saying, what about this, and that's how it kind of snowballed, really. And
you really embraced me, so good to me, I was surprised.
The character Fleming created over a number of novels was incredibly complex, and I think some people sometimes forget in the cliche of Bond, which is the, you know, the international playboy and someone who's always untroubled and almost never breaks a sweat, that actually what he created was a very conflicted character. And in the last novels that Fleming wrote, you know, he suffers what he describes as acidity, which is a kind of lassitude, combination of lassitude, boredom, depression, difficulty with, you know, with what he's chosen to do for a living, which is to kill. And that makes him a much more interesting character. And some of those things are explored in this movie because Daniel, as an actor, is capable of exploring them.
His colleagues have some questions.
Okay, let's start with...
It's one of the reasons why it's been such a long-running franchise, is that it just regenerates, and there's a whole new set of gifts that are brought to the table, and Daniel's are very specific, and I think have regenerated the character. So we looked at everything that the city could give us, of which there are many.
Very, very privileged to have them. They're really serious actresses who are really stamping their mark on this film, and it's been a joy working with both of them, and hopefully there'll be some humor in the relationships, but also some real tension as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they've done.
That's the same question. Mr. Nicholson, as an insider...
It's an honor to be cursed as a Bond girl. No, absolutely not. For me, it's an amazing chance to be part of this movie, of a James Bond movie. I've never dreamt of being a Bond girl, actually, but I've always dreamt to belong to a James Bond movie.
But also its modernity, and I think that's what you have here.
Well, it's been fantastic. I mean, filming at the Grand Bazaar is such a wonderful location, and the warmth of the Turkish people as well. It's been an extraordinary experience. And also, you know, we've filmed as well for a month in Adana, so we've been in Turkey quite some time, actually. It's all been fantastic.
My question to Mr. Mendes.
Most of us are from England, and we've all seen our country reduced to the Houses of Parliament and a double-decker bus and a red phone booth. Do you know what I mean? And it's very frustrating when you see how a country can be reduced to cliche. And obviously the goal is, in a very short sequence, relatively short sequence in the movie, to try to capture the essence of the country, both old and new, both its traditions, but also its modernity. And I think that's what you have here in Istanbul, is that it's a ever-changing, evolving city, and we're very much trying to capture the city as it is now.